I think in a best of 7 is the most likely outcome here. Evoh versus Daniel these days. I'll say I think 4-2, with second most likely outcome being 4-1 for Daniel. I think Evoh's farm has looked pretty good recently. It has to be an unstoppable variation in order to beat Daniel when he's playing like this. He's got a response for everything that Evoh's doing so far. Now he just dives in, and this is like kind of... He's reaping the rewards of all of his previous fake challenges. Look, Evoh just doesn't see this coming. Daniel sneaks in behind the ball. If there's one way to get inside his head, it's not winning by a mile, it's stopping him from scoring an entire game. That's what Daniel's doing right here. He's trying to break Evoh. And, you know, he definitely put Yan and Jack ahead of him. Definitely got Daniel First Killer AJ ahead of him. Definitely got Chronic. And he's not going to get a goal against Daniel here. Crushing defeat. Evoh's out here to get a new car, but you've read them doing something, so now they just have the ball for free. Type 1 if that makes sense. That's a wicked shot by Daniel. Oh my goodness. Pure power. Daniel rips the wall shot, or maybe 80-70% of the season, with the other 10-15% being too high and the other 10-15% being too low. And as if to keep Evoh in no goals, Daniel own goals to give Evoh his first goal of the series. Bang. By mistake. Pros are generally hovering between 22, 2500 and 2s. A lot of them go higher. Some of them go lower, which is like a single reset then a miss instead of a double reset. Hold on, Daniel's actually starting to make some mistakes. I mean, he made one huge blunder this game with the own goal, but there's been some other smaller mistakes as well, where he's mishit some clears. The control touches are getting away from him a little bit. There's another one right there. Still got that snap on the ground shot though. I think Evoh should save this, but Daniel's all over him. He'll equalize with 1:46 to go between them, both being 1v1 games. It's a really nice bump by Evoh. Well played. Realizes the ball's not going to be in reach anytime soon, so he takes that second. Evoh gets one game back. That's consistent against the lower rated players. It's crazy to call Evoh a lower rated player, by the way, but that's just the case when he's up against Daniel. Might be trying to be a bit more careful with dribble, with a mind game thrown in. Daniel will be air dribbling his offense and going for really, really difficult to save plays the majority of the time. Player. Less all in on his offense, so this is somewhat all in here, but he should have a recovery off the back of it. The boost wasn't used in too high of a number. He even still catches Daniel in the back corner though. Yeah, Daniel, for all of his evasive efforts here, didn't really change his position all that much. If there is one style that I would say Daniel struggled with the most stylistically. Oh, that's a great goal by Evoh. Really well played. You know, he's gambling here. He's like really going for his chances and he's making it work. That's a huge play. Woo! And just send every single play at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Daniel's used to being respected when he's in the lobby. He's used to his opponent being a little bit scared and intimidated of him. Save out of nowhere and then counterattack them. But the three players who just didn't seem to do that when they played Daniel were Durali, Naupo, and Dark. And the perfect balance with his own range. He's not giving Daniel huge opportunities. Oh, what a save that is! I mean, he had left. Now keeps the ball in the back corner. Nothing really Daniel can do there. Evoh wasting so much time off the clock, but it looks like finally Daniel will get one back. Right, what Daniel's thinking is that I think Daniel is playing to not lose, and that's kind of getting him in trouble a little bit. Scoreless for a long time in game 2 as well, before eventually Evoh got his first goal from a Daniel own goal. You know, getting a big shot or flick past anyone. He's a very explosive player, and I think in game 1 Daniel just didn't respect that. Every time Evoh was coming at him, he thought, I don't care, I'm just going to sit on my goal line and let you pass the ball to me. Reset against players like Yan. You can, just consistently outplay players like Patira in offense. Yeah, you've got to bank on yourself to do that against Evoh as well. No disrespect again to Evoh, but Daniel stuff from Evoh. He's just snuck out a win in that second game and thoroughly deserved game 3. Just go. And that's what we've seen at the start of this game. 2 mechanical plays and a goal by Daniel. he's a better 1v1 player than Evoh, and I think he's respecting Evoh a bit too much. Now, a mistake, if you just back off every time your opponent has the ball, assuming that they're going to play perfectly, you're making a mistake. You have to disrespect your opponent sometimes. You have to think to yourself, I don't think you've got that, I'm just going to challenge. You have to think to yourself to prove it. I don't think Evoh's going to save this shot, and that's why I'm going to stick it top bins to prove it. You know, that's what I really think Daniel should be doing as the currently higher rated ones player. And that is what he is doing. Fanboying so hard right now. It's crazy that when I like tell you guys how good Daniel is, everybody's like, wow, you're such a fanboy. And if I criticize him at all Daniel's fans are in my chat like, whoa, 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 why are you hating Daniel? I don't know, it's almost like I'm just trying to be accurate with what I'm saying. And sometimes I criticize him, sometimes I big him up, you know? Oh, what a bump by Evoh, genius. On the spawn, Daniel trying to spawn near post here so he can block the shot. Little did he know that he's going to get bumped. You're just going to ignore the times I say something that is against what you believe. It's just the way it works online. I don't mind it. I'm still going to point it out. Offense. He's putting shots on net, and he's trusting his mechanics to be good enough for it to go in, regardless of what Evoh does. He's, you know, made some more assertive plays in deep. I like that a lot from Daniel as well. It's not a bad effort though by Evoh. It's one strategy you can try if you read the fake kickoff late on the diagonal spawn. You can just hit the ball hard into the corner like Evoh does here. Evoh. Too much respect is totally a thing when there's a skill gap. Yeah, I know people might think it's disrespectful for me to say that Daniel's better than Evoh, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a fact. You know, Daniel, ignore the opponent, and you'll have a much better time against players who you know think you should be beating. Actually, I had a little example of this recently as we finish off Game 4. The other day I was playing US West 3v3 with CJ and Yummy Cheese Man. They beat us like 2-1 or something. It was embarrassing. We were like, that is the worst team I've ever seen, and they've just beaten us because we gave them too much respect. Every time that they were going for the ball, we assumed they would hit it, ball chase, and act as if they're not even there, and we dominated them like 6-1. So I've got a very recent personal example of using this strategy to success. Now I think it's up to Evoh to level up here. Daniel's starting to produce the kind of plays that we're used to seeing from him. Oh my goodness. That's just impossible to save. Daniel with the low reset, bottom corner shot, and the dunk. Evoh doesn't even do too badly here. He was playing to not lose. Now he's playing to win. And he is just trusting his mechanics to be better. Rocket League from like, at least on the season reset, because the new season rank reset means that any player who is 1500 or above kind of got put to the same ranking. And I played a lot on day 1 and day 2 there. Yeah, you're right. Thought it was Itachi. Either way, same thing applies. When you're being ball chased, when the other team are just chasing the ball, because if nothing else, even if they are fast and even if they are you know, a mechanical team, they're probably lacking something. Oh my days. Well, Daniel's not lacking anything in this play. That's insane. Look at the angle he air dribbles. He's going backwards here, turns it around with double reset, and then dunks on Evoh. Decided to start all-inning every play. I need to be faster. I need to be more mechanical as well, because trying to react to this is not going to work. This is what we were missing. Go next, says Evoh. We will have to rewatch this from Daniel's POV as well. He actually flicked that last touch. That's insane. That last touch on the ball was a double touch. Kind of a pre-flip flick off the reset. He needs to absolutely throw himself into every play, and that's what he's doing here. Just no holding back, just boosts right into the play and calls Daniel's bluff. Perfect. Daniel versus Evoh always starts feeling like a LeBron versus a random high schooler. You guys are saying that I'm disrespecting Evoh? What on earth is that comment? Are you serious? I just said Daniel was better than him. I didn't say it was like LeBron against a high schooler. That's like that's disrespectful. Let's see how he does. He's already got a good start here in this game, but Daniel, a kickoff goal for his first goal of the game. How did he get this one? Of course, he pushed it through as usual. What OSM could do to counter it. Oh, rushing him in the kickoffs in game 1, and OSM like tried to figure out a way to stop that from happening. He kind of did. I won't go deep into the theory, but yeah, he started delaying his approach. Hey, this is what happened to the OSM Daniel series, Amax. It just happened like today. Oh dear, Evo's beamed it. Not sure if he was planning to knock that into the bar or if he was trying to control it, but he's definitely beamed it, that's for sure. He jumped into too much momentum. Path back to goal, it wasn't there for Evoh to steal. Lean back reset from Evoh. That's the top right shot. That's, you know, kind of half a goal attempt and half trying to force Daniel out of position. It looks like the latter might occur. Indeed it will. Evoh. Another off-the-wall play from Daniel after a strong kick-off. This is going to be a ground double with a reset thrown in. I mean, it's a reset or just a blocking touch, whatever you want to call it. Evoh faked a ceiling challenge, kind of landed. Oh, looking to bait a challenge. He got what he wanted there, but didn't really do much when Daniel did challenge. Heavy shot from Evoh. Daniel out of position. Well played by Evoh. Daniel actually making this into a 7th game. He might, you know, that's a great start. The shot's free for him and it's in! Daniel bumped out of position on 0 boost and Evoh takes it. Oh, Daniel just saw the bump coming a bit too late. He went to turn away from it and he couldn't get there. Another struggle for Daniel. The reason this match is so important for him is, as I've said many times recently, some people might just be thinking this is just a Daniel win, 10 times out of 10, and anything else is unacceptable, but actually 2 games to 3. And it's not been an easy one either. Daniel played that last game very well. He started off game 7. This player should beat this player, and you're probably going to be right more often. My 1's predictions are a lot more accurate than my 3's predictions for that reason. Oh my goodness, what a pop off by Evoh. That's nuts to get this much power on a shot like this. Well played. Just for my top 20 1v1 player rankings, and I put Roas number 1, Daniel number 2. A lot of you guys were like, lies, Daniel's number 1. But then my reason was actually Daniel's lost way too many times to the mix. Really exciting to see Evoh in his first big test in 3v3. One of the newest players to the NA1 scene. No way. Oh, what a slot by Evoh. Wow, how did he sneak that one through? Daniel had the boost advantage here. Evoh wave dashes and he gets just a little bit more pace to see these earlier challenges coming. He's just making sure to get the ball past Evoh rather than shoot on target with every play. Oh, Evoh's beamed it. Oh, I think he could have saved this. He just didn't turn enough on the ground before jumping. Great placement on the shot from Daniel. Evoh obviously didn't read that. Intercept Daniel's shot. Daniel's just pre-jumping everything right now. Not giving Evoh any time to get his flip resets going. And it's these early plays in defense from Daniel that have really stifled Evoh's offense. As you can see, has massively improved over the years. But GG's, Daniel pulls out the win. An important win for him because, like I said before, he should be winning these kinds of series. He's lost a lot of these series in the past 6 months that he should be winning. Today, he wins 2 series in a row that he should be winning.